Oh, hello everybody, this is DearMamaSal and I'm on my way to go and help my friends out before the conference starts. We're going to be in a really nice little venue. It's really quaint. We go there every year, and it probably dates back to the early 1900s. And it's just really cute. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going early only because I've done this event enough times to know, and been on the committee enough times to know that around about now they're all running out of cool. They've probably been there. Actually, they've been there a couple of hours, so the wheels are probably going along quite nicely. But it's going to get more and more difficult just as it gets closer and closer to the time when people are about to arrive, which might be pretty soon. So the trick is we're going to go and see what I can do to assist them and just be there for them, or not. You know, if I find that if I'm in the way, I'll just disappear and go and grab more coffee or go on a run for them, go and get something. But the good news is that it's going to be a fun event. It's 4 degrees up here in Canada, which would be equivalent of 39, and it is 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so it really, actually it feels colder. It definitely feels colder than that. But the good news is, although it is totally socked in, it is, you know, cloud everywhere, right down to, it almost looks like there's cloud up to the roof levels of the buildings. It really is not raining, I don't think, not snowing, all the things that could make it a very nasty weekend. And I hear it's meant to be a clear weekend, the whole weekend, which would be wonderful if it is. We really like that. So I just think it's going to be great fun. I actually brought my coffee with me because they will have regular coffee. And it was really funny because I was talking to one of the head facilitators earlier today. Well, first of all, you have to know that I'm sleeping in because, you know, I'm trying to get as much sleep as I can for my mental health at the moment, and I'm sleeping in. Funny sound in my car. I was sleeping in, and the doorbell went, and I went down to find out what on earth was going on, and it turned out to be one of the facilitators who known me for a long time, knows where I live, and popped in to say hello. And I'm still there with my hair going everywhere and looking like the wreck of the Hesperus, and I didn't care. He just came to say hi and all those sort of things, so it was great. So we're hoping that everything's going to be good. I did a broadcast just now, and there weren't many people on today, so I just did an hour and a half of that because they all knew I had other places to be. And good news is, though, Emily has decided to stay in California and be part of the world team that's competing there. So that is just such great news to hear, and it's an opportunity of a lifetime, I'm sure. But it also is difficult when you've never been away from home before to say, okay, fine, now I'm going to do this. So we're wishing her lots of luck. I mean, she's there until April, so there's a long time away from home, and so everything that we can do as her extended family to support her and send her hugs and do all the things that friends do for friends to support them while they're away from home, that would be a good thing. I've got an itchy ear for some reason. So I was really delighted though that she was on the broadcast today and that we got a chance to talk to her. We had some new people come on, people from England, somebody from Florida, somewhere else that I can't remember right now. Yeah, that was memorable, obviously. Anyway, somebody else. Can't remember who else. Leslie came on. She's doing a lot better. Becca still hasn't got a car. Who else did? Oh, Manon. Manon is about to redo, you know, taking driving lessons, and we have great sympathy for the people in France. Particularly those people in the south of France. But we're hoping that she will take a deep breath and understand. Manon, you do need to understand that all of us were scared when we started to learn how to drive. And I know you've done a few hours under your belt and you're still scared. And sweetie, you have to remember that everything's difficult to do until you know how to do it. I know this sounds so difficult to understand at this time, but there is going to be a time in your life where you're going to get into a car and you're going to drive and you won't even think about, you know, did I do this? Did I do that? Did I watch the rearview mirror? Did I, you know, it'll all be automatic because you will have done it enough times for it to be part of your life. So if you ask any of us that drive cars, and I've been driving a car for a long time, you know, it becomes almost automatic. And that's okay. So I'm just looking here. Sorry, I gave directions to this young person that came to my house this morning. I was just making sure I gave him the right directions. I'm actually quite surprised I did. It's a bit late to check now, right? I presume he's already got there. So Manon, just really try and remember this. You're not the only person that's scared about taking lessons. And I would encourage any of you that remember what it was like learning how to drive a car and how scared you were and for how long. Because I think Manon, as usual, has an expectation that she should be able to get into her car and feel totally confident. Well, no, of course not. You won't. It may take quite a while for you to feel confident. And then it's amazing. There's still times, Manon, and I know you don't want to believe this, but there's still times that I can be driving at night and I don't know where I am and I still don't feel confident necessarily. Right? Because I'm not quite sure of this road. Where does it turn? I'm not quite sure of the people behind me. Will they watch my signals properly? You know, all those sort of things. So it's all a little bit scary. And we understand that. But you can do it. And just take a deep breath and learn what you need to learn. And concentrate on the driving, not on warning all the pedestrians that you're going to kill them. Right? Concentrate on driving. That's what I need you to work on here, Manon. We've got your back, you know that. We all want you to do this and to be able to get through it and enjoy it. Get your freedom, Manon. Concentrate on your freedom. Because once you have this, then your life changes. You're not dependent on everybody all of the time. You get to actually live a different life. And so concentrate on what the result is. When I get through this, this is what I will be able to do, rather than this terrifies me, I can't do it. The same with Leslie. Remember, Leslie had to go through the same thing with going outside. So just know it's okay. And as I said, any of you out there who are in the Dear Mama Sal circle, who really understand what I'm trying to tell Manon, perhaps you could give her some of your experiences so that she knows what's going on for her, and that she knows we're there for her. That's really would be my wish. It's a really interesting thing driving along the street. You get to see how different people planted their green grass. Some people got Kentucky bluegrass. Some people have got anything that grows grass. Some people appear to have even cut their lawns, though it's winter. Don't understand that. Some people appear to be growing more weeds than grass. But it's all totally different stuff. I think I've got a funny noise coming through on my phone, and I think somebody's trying to send me a text message from the event. So I'm going to pull over somewhere where it's safe, like here, and just see if they need anything, because I wrote and told them I was going to be leaving soon. And see. I got a message here. That's so cute. That is the head facilitator. That's cute. And what she had the number in her phone, but she couldn't remember who it was. You ever do that, where you've got this number and you're going, I have no idea who that is? So what she's doing is texting me to find out who it is before she answers me. Which is cute. So I want to say that it's an exciting time of our lives. New Year. I was talking to Benji last night, and one of the things somewhere in the conversation, I said, well, you're weeks away from being the proud daddy of twins. And he said, no, we're not. And I said, oh, yes, you are. And he said, no, it's not until March. And I said, work it out, Bench. That's weeks away. You know, it's no longer months away. We're now down to, that is weeks away. And so I know the chances of seeing him are probably getting less and less, but in terms of him being able to have time to come up to visit. But he will be coming, I'm sure. And I will look forward to seeing the whole fan family, as I call it, when they get here, or before. Now, I do know that I am not the person you want just after you've had twins. You don't need me to come visit. Because, you know, what I know about babies is dangerous. And I am the first one to admit it. The joke is, of course, just because I'm female, everybody thinks that I have, you know, this ability. And I don't. I admire people who do, but you know. So I'm okay with that. I don't sort of... I remember the first time I held Juliana, she screamed at me. I don't blame her. And she's very good now. I don't know why, but she really has, you know, decided that maybe I'm not the enemy. And that's good, because I would hate to be that in her life. So I'm looking forward to having fun times with her. Okay, so I'm just about where I need to be, which is very exciting. But I just want to go ahead a little bit. I just want to see if I can show you. Oops. I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just hold on, I hope nobody comes and... Just want to get you a quick picture. Probably less than a block away from where I'm going. And I just want to... Oh, probably got my hand all over the microphone. But I just am going to take a very quick walk here. I hope you can see that far. And in the distance there, famous super zoom. There we go, there's water. And as we go up here, I've got messages coming all over the place now. And I'm sorry it's a foggy day, but this is where we are. And we are literally like one house in from this beautiful scenery. And the interesting thing is that a lot of people will not know that. They will not know that this is ahead of them. So what I'm going to do is just take a picture. But I thought I'd show you first because you're really important to me. All right, everybody. So Dear Mama Sal saying I will speak to you much later. Bye for now.